Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA. So many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA. And we have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of that matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Banked in off the glass.
Strong awareness from Wilson. She knows that opponents lock in on her, so she's happy to dish and keep her teammates involved.
Sykes outside. Wnba sets a screen. Pass to Magbagor. Great D that time from Parker Tyus. When you watch Ezi Magbagor, her defense is what stands out to me, fellas.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Ezi is long at 6'4" and defends with effort. Don't you dare sleep on her offense, though. It continues to get better with each year.
Sykes outside. Screen by Magbagor. Puts up a three. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the three. Defense totally off balance.
And Lloyd gets it to go.
Well, with an accurate and smooth three-point shot, you have to take Lloyd very seriously beyond the arc.
Sykes outside. Pass to Magbagor. Looking to end the run. That's a no-go. And she's still looking for her first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Parker Tyus. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up. Zero hesitation. That's how Wnba plays. When she gets the ball, she wants to fire.
Inside. Down low. Ball clean. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Wheeler can't get it to go. The Aces leading. Pass to Young. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in. Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Pass to Magbagor. Screen by Magbagor. Here's Williams, and it's Seattle scoring again. Here's Ball Queen. 6 points for her. And here's Lloyd. Drains the three-pointer.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Again, it's Las Vegas.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Now here's Wnba. 5 points in the game. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. And the three off target. Pass to Ball Queen. To the paint. A basket by Lloyd.
She's finding all kinds of ways to get it going right now. What a quarter she's having.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Wheeler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
To the middle. Parker Tyus, defended by Magbagor. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Aces ahead, they lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start. Outside Williams. There's the three. Ball clean with the rebound. And here are the Aces now.
One thing about this Seattle roster, they have loads of experience.
They start with Wnba, well over a decade in the league. Skylar Diggins drafted back in 2013. So it's a team that expects to win now.
Along us, that's a screen.
And it's Gabby Williams penetrating.
Outside for Sykes.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, beyond the arc, Sykes can be pretty choosy, but she finds an angle she likes and drills it.
Gray left side. Shoots over Williams. And the Aces tack on two more.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Tries it from 9, and the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
With a nice touch around the rim, Sykes doesn't miss many opportunities inside.
Yes, it's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Williams can't get it to go.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. Maybe that's why she missed.
Pass to Ball Queen. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
And out of bounds, the Aces will take it. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Seattle Storm.
On Sunday, they'll be playing the Sparks in Los Angeles. And then on Wednesday, they're going to go back home to host the Atlanta Dream.
And you know, for that matchup with the Dream, it's not going to be a picnic, but they know that heading in. It's a game you get excited for as a player, as it can be a big statement taking out one of the best teams in the East.
These games always excite me. Let's get rolling.
Pass to Ball Queen. 6 to shoot. Wilson. Yep, that one goes.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Now here's Horston.
She's tightly guarded. Here's Williams. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
And last year, it was a great sophomore season for Jordan Horston.
Well, she made major leaps. Top 5 in both most improved player voting and 6th player of the year. Horston was so much more efficient from the field.
Brittany Sykes outside. The rebound by Gray. And here's Ball Queen. 8 points for her. Pass to Wilson. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Now Williams. She has 7. Sykes. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the inside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Seattle with the ball. Down by 12. Sykes outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The Aces on top, up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Jackie Young on the wing.
Lloyd. Pass to Ball Queen. To the middle. Here's Parker Tyus. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, and they've come from inside the paint.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Today, we're seeing what Lloyd can do. Put the ball in the bucket over and over. Her diverse skill set, it allows her to rack up some points.
Williams can't get it to go. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Great open look there.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Pass to Agumake. Fades away.
Yes, and it's Magvagor who gets the assist.
Give credit to McMagor for that hoop. She made a nice pass.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Lloyd. Now here's Ball Queen. Count the basket.
Still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
At the line for your Las Vegas Aces, number 2.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Sykes outside. Over Lloyd. Sykes, no good.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
Well, we've seen coaches ask 5'9" Brittany Sykes to be the one to jump opening tips, fellas. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, she's got great hops plus a crazy long wingspan. Those traits are also why she's, to me at least, the top defensive wing in the league.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of the first 5. Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Pass to Ball Queen. Now here's Parker Tyus. Defended by Magvagor. The jump hook. And it's finished off by Parker Tyus.
Guys, she is a scoring machine. And I know I'm not the only one to describe her that way.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Williams. Sykes. And here is Wheeler. No good with the triple. Outside Young. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lloyd from long range. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Here's Seattle. Seattle calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jewel Lloyd getting it done today.
She's been killing it from deep. They've got to be up in her jersey at all times. Give her an inch, and guess what? She's going to drop in another 3.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Sykes outside. Left side, Williams. Sykes. Launches it. And again, it's the Storm missing. Pass to Gray. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
And again, it's the Storm missing.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
The teardrop falls in.
The teardrop from Gray as a guard going through the lane, that shot is impossible for taller players to swat.
Can they get it? Yep, that goes. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Here's Ball Queen, and she banks in the layup.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Aces on top, running away with it. And Storm making a switch here. And it's the Aces with the ball. Here's Kiba. She's covered by Ogumake. To the paint. Ball Queen. Up and in on the layup.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two squads.
Yeah, they're really attacking the middle offensively. It's been quite the contrast.
Pass to Horston. Mule.
And the Storm miss again.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Now here's Horston. There's a screen by Mule.
Brown. Gray defending. Ogumake inside. No good from the left block. And it's the Aces with the ball. Inside. Here's Kiba. And the layup's good off the glass.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Pass to Horston.
Shot to stop the run. No good on that shot. Here's Las Vegas. Gray outside. Now Ball Queen.
She's covered by Mule.
And here's Stokes. Chelsea Gray for three. Another three for Las Vegas.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Pass to Mule.
Ogumake.
2 minutes.
Here's Horston. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Here's Ball Queen. Back to Gray. Here's Bell. Shot clock at 6. The three ball. Chelsea Gray, and that's good.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Here's Brown. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with the three of her own.
Ball Queen up top. Gray, she's covered by Brown. Pass to Ball Queen. Now here's Gray. Another three for Las Vegas.
Making a statement. Gray saw that three go in on one end, had to answer on the other, just so competitive.
And here's Ogumake. Pulls it from the elbow. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Gray right side. Pass to Ball Queen. Gets number 9 to fall, and she's only taken 10 shots.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now Magvagor. Ogumake. Ball Queen with the rebound. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Her stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have
What's up, Ben?
Hey. So, Caitlin Clark previously held the record for most assists in a single game with 19. You passed that tonight, no pun intended. All right, sorry. What does it mean for you to pass from the record books? It's pretty cool.
Ooh. I was locked in on that game where Caitlin broke Sloot's record.
Yeah.
So to be on top of a stat with both of them, that's like so crazy to me. I take a ton of pride in my ability to create opportunities for my teammates. And so much of the way that I manipulate defenses is strategy that I've learned from watching those two and the way they probe defenses.
Very cool. How were you able to see the floor so well and find your open teammates? It was awesome.
Execution. That's all there is to it. Credit to our coaches, who put together the scout, because I just knew what to expect from all their defensive coverages. Beyond that, it's shot making. Ben, you and I would have had the same number of assists tonight, if not for my talented teammates, who really just made my stat line pop by just knocking down all those open looks.
Oh, wow. You're too kind. I gotta go to the gym, but thanks.
You're good.
The shots were falling, but you also stuffed the stat sheet, getting a rare 20-20 game in the process. Can you tell us about the difficulty of that?
There's definitely skill involved, of course, but some of it has to do with the flow of the game, the matchup, a little bit of luck, honestly. It's just all wrapped into it. Everything just has to come together perfectly, and that's why it's so rare.
Well, getting 20-20 often indicates a player had leverage in at least two areas of the court. How were you able to use that leverage so effectively?
I really think this particular matchup just worked in my favor. I was able to get a lot of open looks on shots. Other than that, just using my court awareness to the best of my ability and getting a little help from my teammates.
Thanks
It all
so
came
much.
together. Thanks.
Thanks.